Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I'm here with the Audi R8 LMS, and this video is about the speed trap for race 79 of the From Europe with Love event, where you have to do a 313 mile per hour speed trap with the R8 LMS. First, thank you to Nitro4 CSR, who has his own YouTube channel, who provided me access to his own account for testing cars. So this is a content account with a lot of cars fully maxed, and this allows us to go through and test this speed trap combination, various combination actually of parts. First things first, you will not hit 313 mile per hour without stage 6s. I'm not even going to show you stage 5 only because it's not going to hit over 290 something. So stage 6 will be needed, and depending on which ones you have, you may need either at least 2 or 3, or in the worst case scenario, 4. I'm going to give you the 2 and explain it, and then we'll talk about the 3 and the 4. Here's the good combination. Any combination except transmission in combination with nitrous can pull off the 313. Transmission is the anti-speed trap stage 6 here. It just won't get it done. Somehow, if you combine 1 with transmission or 2 with transmission, you just can't do that speed trap. So trans, bad. Everything else, helpful. Not to say having trans along with 3 other ones won't cut it. We'll talk about that in a minute. So first thing first, nitrous body, very strong. Nitrous engine, very strong. Probably because 1, 2, and 3 are also the top stage 6s. Nitrous and turbo and nitrous and intake will do just fine as well. In fact, we'll demonstrate nitrous and intake, and then we'll talk about nitrous and tire, which actually is one of the weaker combinations for speed trap with nitrous, but still doable. And that really is the gist of having or not having nitrous. If you have nitrous, basically, if you tune the car to top out in the top speed, ignore this, top speed, 313, tire as low as you can go without hurting that. So I've been putting it around 65 because it comes out with a decent number. Now, you can go with the 52, 53, but notice it changes the top end just a little bit, because remember, more towards the lower PSI, you lose acceleration, you gain grip, right? So you want less grip, more acceleration for the top speed runs in this case. Not universal to every car, but certainly applicable to this car. So let's roll it real quick with intake. The trick here is this: when you have 4 seconds of nitrous, you're going to hit it right away. When we go back to stage 5 nitrous, we'll talk about the point at which you want to hit the nitrous. Now, you're going to jump right to the last gear, and right around 2K or even 1.8K, just hit nitrous and let the car run. It will pull through at about 313 every single time. This was 312.9. All right. Okay. Let's just lower it by 1 more point, give us ourselves a little extra margin, and let's just do it one more time. If you want to be sure, you can always delay nitrous just a hair to top out and end right before the finish line. But generally, the quicker you can get to 6 and hit that nitrous, the better off you are. And you should definitely top out at 313 plus. In this case, we got to 314. Okay, so 313.7, 314.4, the top speed. All right, very good. That was intake. Intake's not strong, right? We know that. Intake's always been relatively weak as a stage 6, but nitrous intake can do it. You can bet nitrous body, nitrous engine, nitrous turbo, all can do it. What about nitrous tire? Well, let's first take off intake. Let's go put in good old tire. I'm not even going to show you nitrous trans. You can try it yourself. I get a best of about 298, you know. So that's so far off from 313 that it's just not feasible to get. Believe it or not, nitrous by itself can do 301, but somehow with transmission it goes lower. Anyway, All right. So back to the point here, 278.15. This is also cutting it very close. The other, remember, intake actually had a slightly better number than this pre the final drive. It was like 278.5 or 0.8 or even 280 when I lowered it by 0.1 on the final drive. So this is going to be definitely tougher. But is it doable? I believe so. Just have to get to 6 really quick and hit nitrous. Now, some devices can jump to 6 easier. That'll help you because the quicker you can get to 6, you get a little head start on things, and the more likely you'll hit that 313 in the quarter mile. Okay, so that was tire. Now, nitrous, other than trans, any other stage 6, we have just shown you with the weak ones, absolutely doable. What if no nitrous? Now things get much more complicated. Without nitrous, you're now going to be stuck. Quite honestly, without 3 stage 6s now, you have no chance. With 3 stage 6s, so you don't want to get either tire or trans because those combination of 3 is kind of weak. You also don't want to just have intake turbo and either tire or trans. That's actually the one combination where you're definitely going to need all 4. However, if you have body, for example, and you have engine, basically with turbo and intake, you have no problem hitting 313. However, once again, with tire and trans, it's kind of rough. But even then, because you're pulling 3 stage 6s, tire will make it, intake and turbo also will make it. And this time we'll use turbo to demonstrate it. And then I did one with tire. I think you can hit about 317. So I don't think you'll have a problem with tire either. But transmission, yet again, fails us. Put the trans in, and somehow you just can't do the speed trap well. 294 before driving, and top speed is now moved up to 323. So we can actually do this and lower that top a little bit and still hit probably well over our required numbers. Okay, so I'll leave it at 317. That's 295 in the quarter mile. That's what they're estimating, but you can beat that by easily 15, 20 miles per hour, if not more. So 313, again, not a problem. Here's the difference. Without the nitrous being at 4.0, you're still going to jump to 6, but you're going to wait a little. Wait, nitrous. Okay, you're going to nitrous at 6K because you want nitrous to run out at the very end of the track. You can use it even earlier with some combinations without really hurting you, because in those combinations, the specific part also pulls pretty hard on the top end. So if you push the nitrous, say at like 3K, 4K, or right from the beginning, you pull through the mid-range, you can still get the speed trap done. But doing it at 6K kind of pushes it through stronger to the end. Tire, I'll just demonstrate it once, but believe me, tire, as weak as it may sound, is still way better than transmission and can actually get you through. All right, so here we go. Let's do tire. This is body, engine, and tire. 293.8 tells you it should have no issue getting through 313. So anything over 278 to start with nitrous already on as a stage 6, you're fine. Anything in the 290s and up in combination of 3 stage 6s without nitrous, you're probably fine. But you're not going to be fine if you don't have these. Okay, if you don't even have these, like no body, no engine, then you're really stuck with the 4 weakest stage 6, and we're going to do that as the last piece. So here's the final combination that really sucks. And I haven't tested this, so I may struggle a little bit. We'll see how it goes. And that is no body, no nitrous, and no engine. So you don't have the top 3 stage 6s. You're pulling the bottom 4. You're going to need all 4 to pull it off, because the bottom 3s in combination just won't do it. Okay? Now, this looks a lot worse, but it's 295. So this will do it as well. 295, but notice 312 instead of 313. So you actually have to lower this a little bit, give yourself a little margin, maybe right there. And then let's go ahead and test run it, because we do want to prove that it is in fact doable with all 4 stage 6s. But you're going to need, again, all 4 stage 6s in this case to pull it off. Here we go. Okay, so here we go, 6K nitrous, boom, right at the end. And what do we get? What do we get? It looked good. Yes, 313.037, just eked it out. Probably can go like this and give yourself just as good a margin. So don't be afraid to test different things. Depending on your device, your own reaction time, your nitrous timing, play with the final drive within a few points cannot hurt. Okay, so that is your Race 79 speed trap discussion using the account from Nitro for CSR. Once again, the R8 LMS isn't terrible at it, but natural motion made it really hard. And the other issue is there's only a way to get 1 stage 6, and that's engine, from tickets, assuming you even have extra tickets after getting the car. And then it's paid crates. So getting that nitrous, if you go through a set of paid crates and all you got is something else, that can be quite expensive as well. So not an easy event, certainly not an easy speed trap. Good luck to everyone who's trying for this, and feel free to let me know if you had any success with my settings and combinations. This is, once again, also full fusion. If you're missing a bunch of epic fusions, things will change substantially, and you're probably going to need at least 3 stage 6s, even with nitrous. All right, so that is the speed trap discussion. Feel free to let me know your thoughts. If you like the video, leave a like, share with your friends if you think this will help them get through the event. If you like my channel and you like these kind of videos, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications when I put up these videos. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.